Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give a warm round of applause to welcome the Honorable John K.C. Lee, the Chief Executive of the Hong Kong Special Administrative Region of the People's Republic of China. Mr. 郑彦雄，中央人民政府驻香港特别行政区联络办公室主任 ，Director of the Liaison Office of the Central People's Government in the Hong Kong Special Administrative Region. The Honorable Chen Kuo-ki, Chief Secretary for Administration of the Hong Kong Special Administrative Region. Mr. 崔建春，中华人民共和国外交部驻香港特别行政区特派员公署特派员 ，Commissioner of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of the People's Republic of China in the Hong Kong Special Administrative Region. And our distinguished speakers and guests, particularly those coming from overseas and the mainland to join us here today, welcome! Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for attending the inaugural Youth Development Summit Hong Kong. My name is Laura Kasensen, and it's my pleasure to be the MC for today's summit. The Youth Development Summit Hong Kong is organized by the Home and Youth Affairs Bureau of the Hong Kong Special Administrative Region. The summit is a crucial part of the government's ongoing commitment to youth development, as outlined in the Youth Development Blueprint. Today's summit, on the theme of Set Sail for New Horizons, provides a dynamic platform for young people from different regions around the world to engage in exchanging views and mutual learning on issues of concern to the new generation. Today, we are graced with the presence of officials responsible for youth policies from mainland China, Saudi Arabia, Laos, Malaysia, and Hong Kong, as well as business leaders, technological innovators, experts from creative industries, young entrepreneurs, and representatives of youth organizations to share their experiences on various sectors so as to inspire the youth participant in seizing new opportunities. And it gives me great honor to invite on stage the Honorable John K.C. Lee, the Chief Executive of the Hong Kong Special Administrative Region of the People's Republic of China, to come forward to the stage for the opening remarks. Chief Executive, please.
Honorable Director Zheng Yanxiong, Commissioner Cui Jianchun, government officials from around the world, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, girls and boys, good morning, everyone. First of all, a very warm welcome to you all to our first ever Youth Development Summit by the Hong Kong Special Administrative Region Government. I would like to first of all give my thanks to each and every one of you for being here, making this inaugural summit a successful reality. I'm especially pleased that we are joined by high-level representatives from the mainland, Saudi Arabia, Malaysia, and Laos today. And we are here with an impressive group of some 1,000 young leaders, innovators, and change makers from Hong Kong, the mainland, and other parts of the world. As Chief Executive of the Hong Kong Special Administrative Region, I have had the privilege of visiting different cities in the mainland, Asia, and the Middle East, and been showered with the hospitality of your places. So I'm only too delighted to have this chance to welcome you to my home, Hong Kong. Your participation in this summit underscores the importance of youth development, and not just here in Hong Kong, but also in different places along the Belt and Road and around the world. And Hong Kong is a great place to unleash youth vigor, talent, and the pursuit of excellence. For this Youth Development Summit and beyond as well, young people are our greatest asset. The Hong Kong SAR government attaches great importance to youth development and released their first youth development blueprint for Hong Kong. This holistic document highlights our vision and concrete steps for youth development. Young people are the future pillars of our society. Our vision is to foster a new generation of youth equipped with a global perspective, aspiring and positive mindset, and affection for our country and city. We strive to provide our youth with a nurturing environment and hope for the future. To achieve that, we adopt 4 policy directions: exploration, hope, empowerment, and contribution. And we certainly provide all these for our young people. We have a diverse and holistic education system. No one is left behind for lack of means. 5 of our universities are ranked among the world's top 100, and our universities are home to some of the world's top schools in a wide range of subject areas. And at the same time, we are enhancing the status of vocational and professional education and training. Our institutions help to nurture our multilingual and versatile young people. We strive to build an international hub for post-secondary education for all. We welcome students from around the world to study in Hong Kong, and we offer pathways for homegrown students to study in the mainland and overseas. We endeavor to expand young people's horizons and develop their global outlook. That, in return, fuels our development as an international hub for high-caliber talent. We have made remarkable achievements on this front, I'm pleased to add. Since the end of 2022, the government has launched a range of enhanced talent admission schemes to welcome talent from around the world. Over the past 19 months or so, we have attracted more than 340,000 applications from professionals and young graduates, and already approved over 210,000 of them. More than 140,000 successful applicants have already arrived in Hong Kong. Hong Kong enjoys unparalleled connectivity with both the mainland and the world. With the unwavering support from national strategies, Hong Kong is fast developing its competitiveness in 8 areas under the National 14th Five-Year Plan, namely finance, trade, shipping, aviation, legal and dispute resolution services, intellectual property trading, cultural exchange, and innovation and technology. Along with the Guangdong, Hong Kong, Macau Greater Bay Area development and the Belt and Road Initiative, Hong Kong is well placed in connecting the mainland with both traditional and emerging markets around the globe, and to connect a world of investors to the Chinese market. The development potential of Hong Kong and every young person who joins us here is unlimited. We have been encouraging young people to capitalize on these opportunities and become more involved in actively contributing to the overall development of our country. Ladies and gentlemen, girls and boys, the theme of this summit is Set Sail for New Horizons. Working together, I'm confident that we can embark on a new journey for youth development in Hong Kong and with our partners from the mainland and overseas. Setting sail with you will be our host of distinguished speakers. They include young entrepreneurs, INT professionals, as well as experts in creative industries, professional services, and more. They have all demonstrated exceptional enthusiasm, dedication, and determination to excel in their fields of expertise. I thank all our speakers for contributing their time, efforts, and ideas to this event. I know that you can all draw great inspiration from our speakers and from this event. On the topic of inspirational events, I'm sure that, like me, you have been closely following the 2024 Paris Olympic Games, which will come to an end tomorrow. The people of Hong Kong and I take great pride in the outstanding performance of our young athletes. They have made historic progress this year by winning 2 gold medals and 2 bronze medals for Hong Kong so far. But more than medals, each athlete has demonstrated great determination, unwavering efforts, energetic passion, and strong team spirit, all valuable attributes of our Hong Kong spirit. The unyielding professionalism and sportsmanship shown by every one of them has made us proud. While we can't all be Olympic champions, we can all be champions of our own stories. We can all live in the spirit of the Olympic motto: faster, higher, stronger, together in our pursuits. And I believe that Hong Kong is a great place to make that happen, because this is where you can all live the Hong Kong spirit, the spirit of never giving up, the spirit of always striving to achieve our best. To our young people here today, do believe in yourselves, trust your instincts, and keep excelling yourselves. The future is in your hands, your own hands. I encourage you to take full advantage of this Youth Development Summit to listen to and learn from our speakers and experts. Grasp the chance to network and build contacts and connections with your peers and share your ideas and visions for the future. And for our friends from the mainland and overseas, take the opportunity to appreciate the beauty of Hong Kong and to discover the charm of Hong Kong, an international metropolis that perfectly blends the East and the West. Once again, thank you all for contributing your time, energy, and ideas to this inaugural Youth Development Summit. I wish this summit a great success and our young people a bright future in Hong Kong and beyond. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Chief Executive, for the opening remarks. Please be seated. Thank you so much, Chief Executive. I particularly loved the line that we can all be champions of our own stories. The government published the Youth Development Blueprint in December of 2022 to outline the overall vision and guiding principle for the government's long-term youth development work. In a minute, we shall be watching a short video on the vision for youth development and the results of various initiatives to support the growth and development of the young people accomplished so far under the current term of the Hong Kong Special Administrative Region government.
Young people are Hong Kong's future. Hong Kong will prosper only when its young people thrive. The government of the Hong Kong SAR strives to unite forces from different sectors to promote youth development, to cultivate a social environment with boundless opportunities for young people to pursue their dreams. The Youth Development Blueprint, released in 2022, outlined the vision and guiding principles for Hong Kong's youth development work in future. Our vision is to nurture a new generation of youth equipped with affection for our city and country, global perspective, aspiring and positive thinking mindset, and providing them with a fostering environment and hope for the future to strive for continuous growth so they can unleash their full potential in the society and contribute to our city, our country, and the world. Since the release of the blueprint, the Home and Youth Affairs Bureau has put forward various measures providing all-rounded support to nurture the growth of young people, enhancing young people's sense of identity and belonging to our country, cultivating a global perspective, broadening development opportunities to set the stage for young people to thrive, nurturing positive thinking mindset for young people to embrace new challenges, providing an enabling environment to support youth development, engaging and connecting more young people, Hong Kong is a free, open, competitive, and international metropolis. Under one country, two systems, Hong Kong has the distinctive advantages of enjoying the strong support of the motherland and being closely connected to the world. We serve as a bridge linking the mainland and the rest of the world. We are all committed to providing our young people with boundless opportunities to thrive. The inaugural Youth Development Summit gathers speakers and young voices from diverse backgrounds for a dialogue on youth development, enabling our future leaders to connect, learn, and shape tomorrow. Today, we are all in this together, witnessing an important step forward in youth development. Together, we can create a society that is inclusive, dynamic, and forward-thinking. Let's set sail with new horizons. Welcome to the Youth Development Summit Hong Kong.
Set sail for new horizons is the theme of the inaugural Youth Development Summit. Today's summit is also the opening and highlight event of the 2024 Youth Festival. We're delighted to have Deputy Ministers from Saudi Arabia, Laos, and Malaysia, and Deputy Secretary General of All China Youth Federation coming to Hong Kong joining us today. And today's summit is only made possible with the staunch support of our partners. On behalf of the organizers, our special appreciation goes to the principal funder, the Hong Kong Jockey Club Charities Trust. Thank you. Our strategic partner, Bank of Communications Hong Kong. Thank you. And our collaborating partner, Greater Bay Area Homeland Youth Community Foundation. Thank you so much. To officially open the Youth Development Summit and the 2024 Youth Festival, we will now be inviting government officials, our honorable guests, our partners of the summit to come forward to the stage for the opening ceremony. The officiating guests will be accompanied by a group of energetic and competitive youth representatives. These young people are the committee members of the youth network named Youth Link of the Home and Youth Affairs Bureau. So ladies and gentlemen, I would now like to invite on stage the Honorable John K.C. Lee, the Chief Executive of the Hong Kong Special Administrative Region. Welcome. Mr. 郑彦雄，中央人民政府驻香港特别行政区联络办公室主任 Director of the Liaison Office of the Central People's Government in the Hong Kong Special Administrative Region. Welcome. The Honorable Chen Kuok-hee, Chief Secretary for Administration of the Hong Kong Special Administrative Region. Welcome. Mr. 崔建春，中华人民共和国外交部驻香港特别行政区特派员公署特派员 Commissioner of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of the People's Republic of China in the Hong Kong Special Administrative Region. Welcome. His Excellency Mr. Kamano Pomasai, Deputy Minister of Education and Sports, Lao People's Democratic Republic. Welcome. His Excellency Mr. Ahmad Al-Majid, Deputy Minister for Society Development, Ministry of Human Resources and Social Development, the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Welcome. His Excellency Mr. Adam Alid Ab Halim, Deputy Minister of Youth and Sports from Malaysia. Welcome. Miss Liu Min, 中华全国青年联合会副秘书长 Deputy Secretary General, All China Youth Federation. Welcome. The Honorable Alice Mack, Secretary for Home and Youth Affairs. Welcome. Ms. Shirley Lam, Permanent Secretary for Home and Youth Affairs. Welcome. Mr. Clarence Leung, Undersecretary for Home and Youth Affairs and Vice Chairman, All China Youth Federation. Welcome. Mrs. Ann Kong Yeung Yen Shi, Steward, Hong Kong Jockey Club, the principal funder of the summit. Welcome. Mr. Meng Yu, 交通银行香港行政总裁 Chief Executive Officer, Bank of Communications, Hong Kong, our strategic partner. Welcome. Mr. Darryl Ng, Chairman, Greater Bay Area Homeland Youth Community Foundation, the summit's collaborating partner. Welcome. Mr. Eric Chan Sui Wai, Commissioner for Youth, Home and Youth Affairs Bureau. Welcome. Mr. Kenneth Leung, Vice Chairman, Youth Development Commission. Welcome. Mr. Andy Kwok, Convener, Action Group on Youth Festival, Youth Development Committee. Welcome. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us on stage for the opening ceremony. And as you can tell, there is a lot of cameras right in front of the stage, so please look straight ahead. All right, so our guest is on stage in a moment. I shall count back from 3, and when you hear 1, please place your hands onto the columns in front of you and exert energy to our summit. All right, ladies and gentlemen, on our count of 3, 2, 1. Congratulations to the opening of the inaugural Youth Development Summit. As our guests on stage, please look straight ahead with the photographers and keep that smile going. 我们有请台上的贵宾们把注意力集中在我们正前方的大会摄影师。对了，保持笑容。That's right, keep that beautiful and youthful smile going, allowing our media friends to capture this memorable moment. Once again, we would like to thank our officiating guests for officiating the opening ceremony of the Youth Development Summit 2024. It is such an honor and privilege to have you all with us this morning. After the very exciting opening ceremony, ladies and gentlemen, our Chief Executive will now be excused for other business engagements. We would like to thank the Chief Executive for gracing us with your presence this morning. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you, Chief Executive. And would our guests please do take your seats to continue to enjoy the program. Thank you. That's right, I'm sure all of you are excited as I am about the upcoming sessions and looking forward to enjoy the insightful sharing from our keynote speakers and our guest speakers. So after the invigorating opening ceremony, we shall now be diving right into the first session of our summit on empowering the next generation. Today, we're very honored to have key officials from the mainland, Saudi Arabia, Laos, Malaysia, and Hong Kong to share on the policies and initiatives taken by governments in nurturing young talents and identifying opportunities for the youth to contribute to the economic and social growth of their countries and regions. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, we would like to invite on stage the Honorable Chan Kwok Ki, the Chief Secretary for Administration of the Hong Kong Special Administrative Region of the People's Republic of China, to come forward for his keynote address. Mr. Chan, please, welcome.
Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It gives me great pleasure to join you all for this Youth Development Summit. Today, we are here not only to celebrate the remarkable achievements and milestones in youth development, but also to look to the future. We look forward to the boundless opportunities, inspiring collaborations, and groundbreaking innovations that lie ahead in Hong Kong and for Hong Kong. Not just for our young homegrown talent, but also for those around the world who choose to partner with Hong Kong for a brighter future together. As I have a great confidence in the future, my confidence is reinforced by the presence of you all here. We have with us today top government officials, business leaders, and innovators from Hong Kong. We also have influential leaders from governments, enterprises, and youth groups in mainland China and around the world. No doubt, this gathering showcases the importance of youth development as a global priority, and I'm delighted to share with you Hong Kong's vision and journey in the next couple of minutes. It is our firm belief that Hong Kong's progress and prosperity are linked to the well-being and the success of its young people. As President Xi Jinping wrote in a letter last year to students of a local school, and I quote, "I hope that you can integrate the pursuit of knowledge with exploration of the world, gain a profound understanding of global developments, and delve into the history, culture, and realities of the motherland," end quote. President Xi's words echo our government's vision for nurturing a new generation of young people with an affection for our country and Hong Kong, and equipped with a global perspective and an aspiring mindset and positive thinking. In December 2022, our government published the Youth Development Blueprint. This comprehensive document outlines the guiding principles of our long-term youth development work. it also serves as a guide to pull together all sectors of society in offering diverse support for young people. Naturally, the needs and challenges are different from one person to another, and they change over time. With this in mind, the blueprint contains more than 160 measures to provide all-round support for young people aged between 12 and 39, and to respond to their changing needs in a timely manner. We introduced nearly 60 new youth-related measures last year. Taking a holistic approach to youth development, we have grouped all our measures under 4 directions, namely exploration, hope, empowerment, and contribution. Allow me to expand on each of these directions. First, exploration. Encouraging young people to explore in the classroom and beyond is a crucial first step towards acquiring knowledge and skills to move forward. This begins with instilling in young people a strong sense of national identity. We promote national education to ensure that they have a good understanding of our country's history and latest development. We also immerse them in the rich heritage and beauty of Chinese culture. As the Chief Secretary for Administration, I'm leading a working group on patriotic education. Established in April this year, the working group offers constructive advice on the work of the government and non-governmental organizations in strengthening patriotic education on various fronts, which range from schools to the community at large. A good example of such collaborative efforts is the first edition Chinese Culture Festival, jointly presented by our government and many arts and cultural organizations. From June this year until September, the festival offers nearly 100 cultural and creative events, including performing arts programs, film screenings, exhibitions, and talks for people of all ages to enjoy. No less important, school education is key. By offering free quality education, as well as support for families in need, our government aims to ensure no child is denied the opportunity to explore and achieve their full potential. We have been offering diversified education pathways to young people. For one thing, Hong Kong is the only city in Asia with 5 universities ranked in the world's top 100. We not only nurture homegrown talent, but also attract top students from around the world to study here. We have also been strengthening vocational and professional education and training. Our efforts include setting up universities of applied sciences, with the Hong Kong Metropolitan University being the first institution to fulfill the relevant criteria earlier this year. At the same time, we have been offering and funding various exchange and internship programs designed for young people so that they can gain a better understanding of our country and take a more global outlook. In the current financial year, we expect to offer a total of more than 200,000 exchanges and internship places, covering different cities in mainland China and overseas. Our second policy direction is hope. With hope and confidence, the future is filled with boundless opportunities, especially the possibilities presented by our motherland's high-quality economic development. Thanks to the one country, two systems principle, Hong Kong is uniquely placed as the only world-class city that enjoys both the China advantage and the global advantage. And we are fully engaged in national development strategies, including the National 14th Five-Year Plan, the Guangdong, Hong Kong, Macau Greater Bay Area Development, and the Belt and Road Initiative. Such strategies provide ample opportunities for young people to develop, to grow, and thrive, while contributing to our motherland's development at the same time. In particular, we support young people in pursuing their aspirations in Hong Kong's development of X centers as outlined in the National 14th Five-Year Plan. The X centers cover international finance, transportation, trade, and legal and dispute resolution services, as well as aviation, innovation and technology, intellectual property trading, and international cultural exchange. We also actively encourage youth innovation and entrepreneurship within the Greater Bay Area. Last year, we established the Alliance of Hong Kong Youth Innovation and Entrepreneurial Bases in the Greater Bay Area. It leverages the resources and networks of nearly 60 partner organizations to empower the young generation of business leaders. To reinforce our commitment, we provide startup capital, entrepreneurial support, and incubation services for promising young entrepreneurs to explore and grasp business opportunities in the Greater Bay Area. So far, we have supported close to 220 youth startup teams. Their businesses are wide-ranging, covering retail, healthcare, education, brand design, innovation and technology, and much more. Besides starting businesses in Hong Kong, many of the startup teams have expanded their reach to mainland cities like Shenzhen, Guangzhou, and Zhuhai. On the housing front, we recognize the strong hopes of many young adults to have their own living spaces. In addition to speeding up housing supply, we have been running the Youth Hostels scheme. To date, 6 youth hostels have been launched to provide a total of close to 3,000 hostel places. Our third policy direction is empowerment. Apart from academic and career pursuits, we are committed to fostering young people's physical and mental well-being, empowering them to embrace life challenges. We have been providing funding support for adventure training and positive thinking related activities since last year, so that young people can improve their resilience, sense of discipline, and team spirit. By mid-2025, we expect at least 16,000 young people will have joined such funded activities. At the same time, mental health support for young people is a top priority. We have strengthened our medical education social collaboration model. Professional disciplinary teams have been established to help promptly identify students with mental health needs, such that timely support services can be provided for them. Our fourth and final policy direction is contribution, which means providing more channels for young people to participate in community building and actively contribute to society. Our government has expanded the member self-recommendation scheme for youth so that more young people can take part in government advisory committees through self-nomination. To date, 85 government advisory committees have joined the scheme, covering trade and industry, innovation and technology, human resources planning, children affairs, and much more. And the overall youth participation rate is encouraging. It doubled from some 8% at the launch of the scheme in end 2017 to some 16% by the end of last year. Also, our government has established 2 new youth-related committees in each of Hong Kong's 18 districts, namely the District Youth Community Building Committee and the District Youth Development and Civic Education Committee. We aim to provide young people who can be as young as 16 years of age to participate in community building and district affairs. About 330 young people have been appointed to these committees. No less important, we are committed to engaging with the youth community. Last year, we established a brand new Youth Link, which is a platform for the government to network with young people and provide them with more opportunities to develop talents and serve the community. We have recruited over 10,000 members so far, and we will continue to attract more young people to join. Ladies and gentlemen, to witness in action the four principles I have just mentioned, let's look at our amazing Hong Kong-China team, including many young talented players like gold medal winning fencing Jian Ka Long and Vivian Kong at the Paris Olympics. Each and every one of our athletes has seized the opportunity to explore far beyond their comfort zone. They have thrived on the hope of competing on the world stage. They have been empowered by mental and physical strength to overcome challenges along the way, and they have contributed to the betterment of society with their excellent performance, strong determination, and remarkable resilience that inspires us all. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure we have shared community to driving the healthy and holistic development of youth. Our efforts are not just about policies and programs. We need to build a future where all young people, just like our athletes, can unleash their full potential. The energy, creativity, and resilience of young people are the forces that will, in turn, shape a brighter future for society. Today's summit is a call to action. I'm confident the exchanges here today will lead to fruitful outcomes, innovative solutions, and collaborative efforts for the benefit of youth development, locally, regionally, and globally. On that note, I wish this Youth Development Summit a great success and all our visitors a pleasant stay here in Asia's World City. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chan, for the keynote address. The Chief Secretary for Administration shall now depart for other business engagements. We would like to once again thank Mr. Chan for being with us this morning. Thank you so much. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think you would agree with me that young people are undoubtedly the pillars and engines driving the long-term development of societies and economies around the world. Their vision, creativity, and boundless energy holds the keys to unlocking a brighter future for all of us. With this fundamental truth in mind, let us now turn our attention to the diverse strategies and innovative approaches various regions are adopting to empower their youth. I'm eager to hear the unique perspectives and invaluable insights from our esteemed speakers who will be sharing on this vitally important topic. Please join me in warmly welcoming our next distinguished speaker, Mr. Xu Xiao, President of All China Youth Federation, to deliver his speech. 现在有请中华全国青年联合会主席徐晓先生为我们致辞。有请徐主席。
尊敬的李家超行政长官，尊敬的各位来宾、青年朋友们，大家好！盛夏时节，万物并秀，非常高兴与海内外青年朋友共同参与香港青年发展高峰论坛，也很抱歉，由于工作原因，不能到现场参加活动。我仅通过视频代表中华全国青年联合会向论坛的举办表示热烈的祝贺，向参加论坛的嘉宾和青年朋友致以诚挚的问候。青年是推动全球发展、建设美好世界的生力军。2022年，中国国家主席习近平向世界宣布共同发起全球青年发展行动计划，勉励青年为世界人民团结发出青年好声音，为全球发展进步注入青春之力。去年，李家超行政长官在施政报告中提出举办青年发展高峰论坛，着力培育青年成为爱国爱港、胸怀世界、具有正向思维的新一代。这充分体现了习近平主席对青年发展的关心关爱和殷切期盼，体现了香港特区政府对青年成长的高度重视和大力支持。发展承载着人民对美好生活的向往，是人类社会进步的 永恒主题：青年最富朝气，最有闯劲，最具创新精神，蕴含着改造客观世界、推动社会进步的无穷力量。中国高度重视青年工作，制定出台中长期青年发展规划，实施一系列支持青年高质量发展的政策举措，鼓励青年在参与全面推进中国式现代化、助力构建人类命运共同体的实践中贡献青春力量。前不久召开的中国共产党第20届3中全会，吹响了进一步全面深化改革、推进中国式现代化的时代号角。这必将为中国高质量发展增添新动力，为全球和平发展注入新活力，为世界青年发展提供新机遇。我们寄望青年胸怀理想，勇担开创美好未来的时代责任。青春充满希望，青年关系未来。面对人类对美好生活的共同向往，当代青年要将个人发展的小目标汇入时代发展的大潮流，在经济发展中勇当先锋，在社会进步中勇立潮头，在现代化建设中勇于担当，奋力共担时代进步责任。我们支持青年创新创造，练就推动和平发展的过硬本领。青年强则国家强，青年兴则事业兴。面对新一轮科技革命和产业变革，当代青年要练就过硬本领，矢志创新创造，在推动科技创新、促进绿色发展、加强社会治理等方面贡献聪明才智，努力共促世界和平发展。我们倡导青年团结奋斗，汇集促进社会进步的磅礴力量。团结就是力量，奋斗成就未来。面对世界100年未有之大变局，当代青年要在心连心的沟通中增进理解，在手拉手的同行中增强信任，争做全球发展的践行者，文明互鉴的推动者，安全稳定的维护者，协力共建人类命运共同体。各位来宾、青年朋友们，香港交通网络四通八达，人才资源禀赋丰厚，中西文化荟萃交融，营商环境世界一流，正处于由治及兴的新发展阶段，发展空间无比广阔，发展前景无限光明。香港青年有国际视野、全球眼光，有理想抱负、能力担当，是建设香港、报效祖国、贡献世界的有生力量。香港举办青年发展高峰论坛正当其时，有助于香港青年开拓视野、共襄发展，有助于世界青年交流思想、深化合作。全国青年将一如既往支持香港高质量发展，支持香港青年在世界舞台上发挥重要作用，共同促进世界青年团结协作，共同开启全球青年发展的崭新篇章。最后，再次祝愿论坛圆满成功，祝愿参加论坛的各位嘉宾、各位朋友乘兴而来，满载而归。谢谢大家。
Thank you so much, Mr. Xu, for the insightful and thought-provoking address. Your comprehensive overview of the All China Youth Federation's initiative to empower young individuals has most certainly set the tone for our discussions today. And I'm confident that the insight and best practices that are being shared by our esteemed speakers today will equip young leaders in the room with the knowledge and inspiration you need to forge your own paths and make an indelible mark on the world. With that, ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming our next keynote speaker, His Excellency, Mr. Ahmad Al-Majud, Deputy Minister for Society Development, Ministry of Human Resources and Social Development of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, to come forward to the stage to deliver his speech. Your Excellency, please.
Assalamu alaikum rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Your Honorables, Your Excellencies, distinguished guests. It's a great honor to join you at this summit today, a gathering that underscores the profound importance of youth in shaping the future. In Saudi Arabia, we view youth not only as a vital demographic, but as a very foundation upon which our nation progress is built. With youth comprising 44% of our population and 78% of our workforce, they are undeniably the cornerstone of our society. The country's leadership recognizes the youth and the youth's immense potential and committed and nurturing it through comprehensive and strategic efforts. As part of our efforts, the Youth Development Strategy, a collaboration involving over 30 governmental, private, and third sector entities, was launched earlier this year. This strategy is designed to empower youth through a range of innovation, programs, and initiatives, focusing on key areas such as legislative framework for youth ecosystem, capacity building for youth workers and NGOs, youth social participation and civic engagement, and youth productivity innovation. Our strategy positions youth as nation's greatest assets, emphasizing their local and global impacts. This vision is built on 5 foundational pillars, 10 strategic objectives, and 20 strategic initiatives. This year, we launched 5 pivotal efforts that reflect our commitment to invest in and developing our youth. We started first with developing general youth policy to formalize and strengthen youth development efforts across the nation, as well as establish a more structured and supportive environment for our youth. Second, professional youth worker certificates to standardize the provision of youth social care services and improve their overall quality. Third, launch awareness campaigns to raise awareness and stimulate engagement and participation from young people and the community. Fourth, developing a youth science, the first of its kind to provide academic pathways for youth workers and upgrade their skills following local needs and international best practices. Finally, establishing youth councils within ministries to create more avenues for youth voices, fostering an environment where young people actively contribute to decision-making and policy formulation. We are excited about summit's opportunities to enrich discussions on youth, exchange insights, and collaborate to set sail for new horizons, to create a bright future for our youth. Once again, thank you very much for hosting us, and we look forward to a fruitful and impactful summit.
Thank you so much, Your Excellency. Thank you. Please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, up next we would like to invite on stage His Excellency Mr. Kimono Pumahasai, Deputy Minister of Education and Sports and Vice President of Lao National Olympic Committee of the Lao People's Democratic Republic, to come forward to the stage to deliver his speech. Your Excellency, please.
Honorable Excellencies, Deputy Ministers from the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia,
and Malaysia, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, young leaders, young entrepreneurs, girls and boys. It is indeed a great honor and high privilege for me to attend this summit on behalf of the Ministry of Education and Sports of the Lao PDR, to share views with you all on the topic close to our hearts and critical to our future, youth development. At the outset, I would like to take this opportunity to express my sincere appreciation to our host, the Home and Youth Affairs Bureau of Hong Kong Special Administrative Region of the People's Republic of China, for the excellent arrangements made for the summit, as well as for the most cordial and generous hospitality extended to me and my delegation. Honorable Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, our youth are not just the future, they are also the driving force of change in the current era. They show the energy, creativity, and problem-solving skills needed to deal with emerging challenges and opportunities facing our today's world. Furthermore, we also recognize that education is not only essential for human resource development, but also plays a pivotal role in youth development as well. Bearing this in mind, my government has been striving hard to improve access to education, enhance the quality of our educational institutions, and create an enabling environment that fosters the talents and aspirations of our young people. Our commitment to youth development is more than evident in our 9th Education and Sports Sector Development Plan, which aligns closely to the youth and adolescent development strategies for the year 2016-2025. In this regard, I would like to provide you with an insight on some of the key elements of our government's policies and activities being drawn up for youth development as follows. First, on education, sports, and training. Our initiative includes updating curriculum to focus on critical thinking, problem solving, and digital literacy, as well as providing a comprehensive teacher training program. Additionally, we are working tirelessly to ensure equitable access to education, especially in rural and remote areas through scholarship programs and financial support. The expansion of technical vocational education training, TVET, programs is also a crucial aspect, equipping our youth with practical skills needed in job markets. But Hong Kong has a better terminology, TPET, professional training, which sounds nicer to the ear. Second, on health and well-being, promoting physical education and sports constitute a key component of a strategy to enhance youth health and well-being. In this regard, we have integrated physical education into the school curriculum, developed sports facilities, and equipped schools with necessary sports equipment, while carrying out health
awareness programs, providing sexual and reproductive health services, addressing mental health issues among youth are also part of our main activities. Thirdly, on employment and entrepreneurship, our initiatives include, among others, offering career counseling and job placement services, supporting youth-led startup and small businesses, providing microfinance and mentorship programs, and integrating entrepreneurship education into our school curriculum. All these efforts aim to empower our youth to create and sustain their own business. Fourth, youth participation and engagement, encouraging youth to get themselves involved in community activities and decision-making processes at local and national levels is a must, especially on community development, such as establishing youth councils and forums, promoting volunteerism, and others. Lastly, on social protection, one of our priorities in the strategy is to provide equitable access to education and create a safe, secure environment through sports and community programs with the aim to protect our youth from exploitation and harmful practices. Honorables, Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, as we are well aware, education and youth development cannot occur in isolation. For these reasons, the Lao PDR has been actively involved in regional and international cooperation in youth development through various initiatives and partnerships. For instance, at the regional level, Laos diligently participates in ASEAN youth activities through collaborations on issues like education, skills development, and cultural exchange. Globally, the Lao PDR has been engaged through partnerships with countries and international organizations to enhance youth education, vocational training, and entrepreneurship opportunities. As far as the Lao PDR's relationship with Hong Kong is concerned, I'm pleased to highlight a significant milestone in our educational collaboration with Hong Kong, especially the partnership between Vientiane Secondary School and Hong Kong PolyU. Just a week ago, we had the privilege to welcome the historic landmark visit of the Honorable John K.C. Lee, the Chief Executive of Hong Kong Special Administrative Region of the People's Republic of China. On that auspicious occasion, the two sides have signed a number of cooperation documents, which include, among others, the Memorandum of Understanding, establishing a framework for cooperation in international student recruitment through the provision of scholarships opportunity to promising Lao students. Indeed, we highly value the aforementioned scholarship scheme and cooperation formalized under the signing of this MOU, as it represents a significant step towards fostering educational excellence and mutual development of our youth, who will undoubtedly play a key role in promoting people-to-people contact between Laos and Hong Kong. Honorables, Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, young leaders, the year 2024 has opened up a new chapter in the history of our nation. as the LAPDR proudly assumes the rotating chairmanship of ASEAN with the theme Enhancing Connectivity and Resilience. In essence, our chairmanship is mainly dedicated to fostering unity and addressing common challenges facing ASEAN and beyond through strategic initiatives that will empower our youth, drive sustainable development, and enhance regional integration. In this connection, I would like to call upon you all to join us in this fascinating journey as we shall work together to build a stronger, more connected region that reflects our shared aspirations and values, especially for our youth who will become the leaders of tomorrow. To translate our common endeavor into reality, as echoed by the theme of the summit, Set Sail for New Horizons, I firmly believe that much can be done together through close collaborations and joint efforts by all concerned stakeholders in support of youth development in our region in order to make up for lost learning and build a greater resilience for the education system as a whole. In this spirit, the Laos government is firmly committed to the Belt and Road initiatives and the new action plan to 24-28 on building community with a shared future between the LAPDR and the People's Republic of China, as well as with the government of Hong Kong Special Administrative Region towards this end. I would be remiss if I failed to extend my heartfelt congratulations to Hong Kong for obtaining 2 gold medals at the Paris Olympics Games. Last but not least, may I convey my best wishes for your good health and well-being and a brilliant success to the meeting. 谢谢大家.
Thank you so much, Your Excellency. Thank you. Please do be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, up next, it gives me great pleasure to invite on stage His Excellency, Mr. Adam Ali Abd Halim, Deputy Minister of Youth and Sports of Malaysia, to come forward to the stage to deliver his speech. Your Excellency, please.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. A very good afternoon. I would like to convey a special thank, especially to this Hong Kong Special Administrative Region, especially to the Honorable Mr. John Lee Ka-Chiu, the Chief Executive, for the time and the opportunity for Malaysia to share our experiences. Distinguished guests, esteemed colleagues, and bright young minds. It is an honor to stand before you today at this inaugural Youth Development Summit theme, Set Sail for the New Horizons. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to the government of the Hong Kong Special Administrative Region for hosting this significant event and their steadfast commitment to advancing the youth development. The youth are the backbone of society and the catalyst for the future progress. They represent a vibrant force propelling social and economic development, not only in Hong Kong and Malaysia, but across the globe. As we navigate the complexities of the modern world, it is paramount that we empower our young people with the tools, opportunities, and the mindset to succeed. This aligns with the Sustainable Development Goals SDG 4 and 8, which focus on the quality education and decent work and economic growth. These goals aim to ensure inclusive and equitable access to quality education while promoting the lifelong learning opportunities for everyone. In Malaysia, we acknowledge the pivotal role of the young people in shaping our nation's future. This recognition has led to the significant legislative changes, including the amendments made to the Youth Societies and the Youth Development Act in 2019. The amendments have redefined the age of the young people to encompass individual age 15 to 30 years old, reflecting our commitment to empower the next generation. This recognition is further underscored by the recent voter statistic released by the Election Commission of Malaysia, showing that the young people of the age 18 to 29 comprises 5.96 million individuals, accounting for 28.29% of the total electorate in Malaysia. This substantial increase in the number of voters facilitated by the lowering of the voting age from 21 to 18 years old highlights the growing need for political awareness among the Malaysian youth as well. Our dedication for the youth development is unwavering. The Ministry of Youth and Sports Malaysia, in collaboration with key stakeholders, adopts a comprehensive approach to empower our young people to reach their full potential at the local, regional, and international stage. The Malaysian Youth Policy MYP, launched in 2015, serves as a robust framework for planning and implementation of our youth programs. It focuses on the 9 key areas: education and skills training, nationhood and self-identity, healthy lifestyle, leadership, volunteerism, entrepreneurship, research and innovation, youth professionalism, and recognition. This holistic approach ensures the comprehensive development of our young people, aligning them with the SDG 3, good health and well-being, as well as SDG 4. Building on the MYP, the Madani Youth Development Model 2030, launched last year, addresses the post-pandemic challenges and aligns the youth empowerment with national and global development agendas. The model's 4 main pillars: the quality education, entrepreneurship, fitness and well-being, as well as the youth involvement, are strategically designed to nurture the well-rounded individuals equipped to tackle the challenges of the future. On the quality education, as we set sail for new horizons, our commitment to quality education is more crucial than ever. This pillar emphasizes equipping our young people with the knowledge, skills, and critical thinking abilities necessary to thrive in rapidly changing world of today. By fostering innovative and inclusive educational environments, we prepare our young people to be lifelong learners who can adapt to the new technologies and global trends, ensuring that they are ready to navigate in the complexities of the future and supporting the SDG 4. The integral part to this vision are the technical and vocational education and training, TVET programs, which will enhance the youth employability and offer them with comprehensive training across various fields, ensuring our young people are future-ready and equipped to thrive in the digital economy. On the pillar of the entrepreneurship, embracing the spirit of set sail for new horizons again, the pillar on entrepreneurship aims to cultivate a generation of innovative and resilient youth who can drive the economic growth and create sustainable solutions. Through targeted programs and initiatives, we encourage our young people to develop entrepreneurial skills, think creatively, and take calculated risk. This focus empowers them to transform their ideas into successful ventures, contributing to the nation's economic resilience and positioning Malaysia as a hub of innovation at the global stage, supporting the SDG 8 and SDG 9. On the pillar of fitness and youth well-being, among the 4 main pillars of the model, the focus on fitness and well-being is particularly significant. This pillar emphasizes developing a healthy culture among our young people, ensuring that they feel safe in their communities and fostering resilience. By promoting physical fitness and mental health, the model aspires to cultivate a generation of young people who are not only physically active, but also mentally resilient, equipped to confront the challenges of the modern world with the strength and confidence. Through our main focus on fitness and well-being, we are equipping our young people with the essential tools that they need to thrive in a rapidly changing world, fostering their overall development and empowering them to make meaningful contributions to the national development. This approach not only supports the Sustainable Development Goals, but also ensures that our young people are ready to embrace new opportunities and challenges as we embark on this journey towards a brighter future. On the young people's involvement, this pillar emphasizes youth participation in national development through the democratic process and fostering strong youth-adult relationships. By promoting active participation, the model aims to empower young Malaysians to participate in the decisions-making that affect their lives and their communities, ensuring their perspectives and ideas are valued and integrated into the broader development agenda. The focus on youth voices and involvement aligns perfectly with the theme of Youth Development Summit, Set Sail for New Horizons, where the summit serves as a platform to discuss and advance initiatives that encourage the active engagement of the young people in decision-making process and communities' activities, ensuring that they are prepared to navigate the complexities of today's world and the future. By prioritizing the young people's involvement, we are empowering our youth to take ownership of their development, fostering a sense of responsibility and leadership. In conclusion, let us remember that the young people are not just the leaders of tomorrow, but they are already the young people that are leading today's world. By investing in their development, we are investing in a brighter and more prosperous future for everyone. Let us all continue to empower our young people, harness their potential, and set sail for the new horizons together. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Your Excellency. Thank you. Please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, this marks the end of the program for the morning. However, the Youth Development Summit is far from over, as we have 3 exciting and inspiring thematic sessions awaiting us in the afternoon, during which business leaders, entrepreneurs, innovators, artists, and youth leaders will be sharing their insights and experiences on topics including technological innovation, new quality productive forces, creativity, sustainable development, and positive thinking. So please do make sure you return to this hall, Hall 5G, at 2 p.m. And before you exit the hall, please be reminded to leave the simultaneous interpretation headsets on your seats, and also be reminded to bring all your personal belongings with you. Please bring all your personal belongings with you. For our guests who will be joining us for the networking luncheon, please follow the lead of our staff and proceed to the Bohemia room. Thank you all once again, and see you in the afternoon at 2 p.m. Enjoy lunch.